It is time to rank every Darth Vader Funko Pop in my collection. So, around a year ago, I did a top 5 Darth Vader Funko Pop ranking from my collection, but honestly, I only had like 5 or 6 Vader Pops at that time. So, today I'm going to rank all 9 of my Darth Vader Funko Pop. So, it's not a top 10, it's a top 9. Maybe I'll have 10 by next year. We'll get to re rank these. We will see, but let's hop into the countdown. This is Old Faithful Darth Vader, number 1. It's the blue box, but mine is not the expensive blue box. It's the blue box that I found at the Buc-ee's gas station, of all places. This is your classic hero pose from Funko Pops of old. Kind of a bland mask there, but he's got the saber out. Nothing wrong with this Darth Vader pop, just I have 8 others that I like better. So, number 9 is Darth Vader number 1. Coming in at number 8, we have Darth Vader number 539 from Kenobi. You'll notice when I hold these up with one hand, like these Kenobi ones tilt off to the side. It's because they're so heavy. The head is weighted down so much that they had to actually weight the base. So these are some heavy Funko Pops. This one's pretty cool, but there's another Kenobi one that looks kind of similar, but I think is a little bit better. So you may see that one in a few minutes on the countdown. Coming in at number 7, we have Darth Vader, number 143 from Rogue One. This is a cool pop. I mean, he's got a unique pose there, kind of like he means business. I don't know why I keep showing the back of these Darth Vader pops. They literally all look the same, but you'll get to see like 7 more of those. I like Darth Vader Rogue One. He's cool. The only thing that keeps this one maybe from being higher is the fact that he doesn't have a saber out. I mean, it's not like a be-all, end-all, but given that there's no other special features on it, that lands it at 7. Now, as I said earlier, we may see another Kenobi pop, and here it is at number 6. So I have Darth Vader number 543. This was actually a GameStop exclusive, and yep, there's another back of a Darth Vader pop. Actually a little different. The wind's blowing that cape, but we see him here. Actually, it looks like he's even doing maybe a little force choke with that hand there. But yeah, saber ignited, and oddly enough, it kind of reminds me of the Rogue One pose where he's at the end of the movie out on that ship looking out into space. He's kind of standing the same way, so maybe that's why I like this one. But number 6, we have another Kenobi Darth Vader. Now, before we get into the top 5, I'm going to do a very quick plug for my brand new channel membership. So, thanks to your support, my channel can now offer memberships, and there are a few perks that come with it. So, for $2.99 a month, you're going to get a thank you at the end of every one of my videos. You will get early access to every video that I post, including my podcast each Friday. You will get that on Thursday at the latest, sometimes Wednesday. So you'll get to know what we're talking about long before everyone else does. You'll get some exclusive polls, a community tab for the members, so we'll have different questions. You'll see some photos from my collection. You may even get to choose what my next video will be. So there was actually a question about what members would like to see next, and this video is a result of that. So if you're interested, that is $2.99 a month. I greatly appreciate all the support, but let's get to the top 5. Coming in at number 5, we have Darth Vader, number 597 from A New Hope. Now, this is a pretty similar one to that Rogue One, little different pose, but just, Vader standing up straight, but this one does have a lightsaber in it, so it probably gives it the edge for me, gives it, a little bit more color, if you will. Now, this one, oddly enough, reminds me of Rogue One as well, kind of like the hallway scene. He ignites that saber in that epic scene, so I keep ranking all these non-Rogue One pops higher than the Rogue One Darth Vader because it's reminding me of Rogue One. But either way, number 5, we have the A New Hope Darth Vader. Now, for number 4, if you've been around my Instagram account for any amount of time over the last 2 years that it has existed, you know that I am a big fan of the Retro Series Pops from Target. So number 4, we have got the Retro Series Darth Vader. Check out the color on this one. Again, you're going to get the back shot there, but look at that color. I love the blues on it. He is doing a force choke, which is awesome. The eyes, that's like Sith eyes there, red and yellow. Gotta love that. But yeah, love these retro pops. If you look over my shoulder right here-ish, you can see this shelf. It's kind of blurred with the camera going on, but I have a retro series collection shelf there. And this is one of my favorites on that shelf. I actually picked up all the rest at Target except this one. I had to go to a Funko Pop Con in Orlando to find this one. So I actually paid a little over retail for it, but it was the one I needed and I'm happy to have it. So number 4, Darth Vader Retro Series Collection. Now, as we're getting into the top 3, I did want to let you know that every Friday, like I mentioned earlier, I do host a podcast, the Force with Friends podcast. That comes out every Friday at 9 a.m. on my channel. Channel members do get it a little bit earlier, like I said, but my friend Kevin and I, we are the friends that are in the title, and we talk about Star Wars every week. In the month of August, we're going to have a very fun month. We are doing Star Wars What Ifs, and I have asked the audience, I've put it out on polls on Instagram and YouTube, different what if scenarios you would like to see in Star Wars, and we're going to take quite a few of those and break them down for each episode of the podcast this month. So definitely check that out if you have not already, and drop in the comments maybe a Star Wars what if that you would like to see us talk about. But now let's hop into the top 3. Now, number 3 is a surprise for me that it's even this high, and it is Darth Vader, number 600, the Facet Pop. It was the Disney 100th anniversary. Now, when I saw the pictures of this pop, I was not very impressed. I don't like most of the facets, but this went on sale like last October for maybe $5 or something like that. And I thought, for $5, if I don't like it, whatever. I'll give it a try. So it came in, and I love it. Like, the iridescent color looks good. You can kind of see the pattern on it there, on the cape and on the helmet. Looks nice with the purple. It's got the saber. I just really like this pop for whatever reason. I think it came out really clean. So, oddly enough, it made my top 3. And before I ordered it, I probably said it would have been like 8 or 9 in the collection. So, number 3, Darth Vader, number 600, the Facet Pop. So coming in at number 2, this is last year's champion. It's number 610 from Return of the Jedi. This is technically Anakin Skywalker, but I do like this. You can see here, lots of nice detail on it. I think this was my number 1 pop from last year. Now I'm like second guessing myself because I changed my favorites so much, but love the pose. You can see here he's got his hand missing. You can see the wires on it. Just lots of great detail on this pop. Great scene. Gotta love seeing Vader with his helmet off. So this is so cool. This pop had to be in my top 1 or 2. And now for the drum roll, we're at number 1. Number 1 will also be a Return of the Jedi Darth Vader, and it is number 288. Check that out. We got Darth Vader getting electrocuted by Palpatine. Actually get to see the Force lightning there. The helmet is kind of translucent. You can see through it. Now, as a kid watching this for the first time, I thought it was so cool that you got to see in Vader's helmet because I'd never seen Vader's face before. So I was like, oh man, we actually see his face. And then 5 minutes later, you really see his face. So that excitement for that was kind of short-lived by the last pop that we saw. But this pop kind of gets the edge for me because it is so unique. Like, you got the missing hand again there, but also you have the Force lightning. The helmet's different. I just love it. I love the scene. Love the pop. So for right now, that is my number 1 Darth Vader Funko Pop. So definitely go down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about my rankings, but also tell me what your favorite Darth Vader Funko Pop is. I know there's a lot more out there. I think a lot of people are probably going to say it's the one from Kenobi with the broken mask, but drop that in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.